children, ages 8 and 10, who were killed in a shooting at the Annunciation Catholic School in Minneapolis earlier today. The
Shooting
children
at
were
a
sitting
school
with classmates in church pews during a mass. At least 17 others
I
are
was just
wounded.
about to go to
14
bed.
of the
Heard
children
this
here are 6
nonsense.
years old. We just learned the 3 adult victims are parishioners in their 80s. The Minneapolis police chief just moments ago said all of the injured victims are expected to survive. The school includes students pre-K through 8th grade. This was the first week of school. The mayor of Minneapolis today expressing profound grief and frankly also some anger at the failure of our leaders to take sufficient, meaningful action to
This is
prevent
judgment that
the
just got
continuation
passed
of massacres like
6
these in the
hours
United
ago.
States.
Don't just say this is about thoughts and prayers right now. These kids were literally praying. It was the first week of school. They were in a church.
Moments ago, the governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz, said these kids went to school to find learning and curiosity, and they were met with something very different.
They were met with evil and horror and death. And we often come to these and say, these unspeakable tragedies, or there's no words for this. There shouldn't be words for these types of incidents because they should not happen.
Police say the shooter died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound after using 3 different weapons to shoot dozens of rounds into the church windows from outside the building. Police are still working to determine a motive based on the ample evidence the shooter left behind. They did say the shooter did not have an extensive known criminal history.
We're also aware of a manifesto that the shooter had timed to be released on YouTube. This manifesto appeared to show him at the scene and included some disturbing writings.
Sources say authorities are evaluating, in addition to the manifesto, a series of videos posted to YouTube by a user identified as Robin W. They are trying to authenticate them and potentially learn more about the motivations in this horrific attack. The videos, which have been taken down, were first uploaded earlier today before the shooting. We have a lot more, and there's a lot of breaking news about this horrific incident. CNN law enforcement correspondent Whitley Wild is on the scene in Minneapolis with the latest on what we know about how this shooting unfolded.
There are no words that can capture the horror and the evil of this unspeakable act. Children are dead.
A peaceful start to the day ends in tragedy after a gunman opens fire during Mass at a Catholic church and school in Minneapolis, killing 2 children.
Any troopers responding, we received a lot more medical.
It happened just before 8:30 this morning, local time. Police say dozens of children were inside the Mass.
It was like shots fired, and then we kind of like got under the pews. It kind of, they shot through the stained glass windows, I think, and it was really scary, and I just ran under the pew, and then I covered my head. My friend, saved me, though, because he laid on top of me, but he got hit. He went to the hospital. I was, 2 seats away from the stained glass windows, so they were, the shots were, right next to me.
Monday marked their first day back at the preschool through 8th grade school.
During the Mass, a gunman approached on the outside, on the side of the building, and began firing a rifle through the church windows towards the children sitting in the pews at the Mass. 2 young children, ages 8 and 10, were killed where they sat in the pews.
Minneapolis police rushed to the scene and entered the church to try and provide first aid to victims and also rescue some of the children who were hiding in the building.
You cannot put into words the gravity, the tragedy, or the absolute pain of this situation.
Well, there you go. Judgment was passed at this Catholic church where children was at, and they was praying. That means the Father of the universe, who y'all ignorantly call, but we know the true name, Yahweh, and his son, Yahweh Shai, seen all of this take place. And you seen that they did not intervene. And people think the Father is in a place built with hands. He is not. He is in you. And if he's in you, he will protect you. And I was just about to go to bed, and this came up on my feed. So that shows you where the true protection is at. There was no protection for that Catholic Church. But they would say that they got the 100% truth. But they don't have that 100% truth. And the Catholic Church, if you know their history, have been doing crooked stuff for years with their charges of sexual abuse with children. That is only judgment that has came down on them. And this is their first day back at school. Well, with that being said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders, a great millstone that teaches this 100% truth. Peace and salutations and safety to the hopeful elect, 144,000. Shalom.